They're going to give the opportunity to FUTNOVA one more time.
True.
Just to take control of the early game. Again, Bacon Time doesn't need to be aggressive. They just need to be stable. Just be stable and they just wait for the mistake. See the mistake, catch the mistake, go for it.
And prioritize Ma Chao. That's going to be the key point.
Second game of this BO2. Bacon Time against FUTNOVA. FUTNOVA still on the blue, Bacon Time still on the red.
For FUTNOVA, if they want to play it smart, the strategy that they need to do, the movement they need to do is keep focusing on the top.
Yeah.
Keep trade HP bar against Summer, against Ma Chao.
We've seen a very interesting and clear understanding of the game whenever that we've seen that mountain pick, right? That mountain pick has been a very clear understanding of, like, whenever that I get to level 4, my jungler needs to be very close to me. So the pathing from the jungler and the top laner and the farming that the two of them can do, it's going to allow Knight to face that Ma Chao and level 4. So the 1 minute and 45, the 2 minutes is going to be critical for FUTNOVA.
Yeah, so actually if we take those games played by teams from KPL region as an example, we can clearly see that after they've taken away this Ma Chao, lots of teams gonna just prioritize the top before the before level 4.
Yes, exactly.
Try to keep pushing you back, try to trading down your HP bars. Once you're not healthy, you're not able to rotate, to farming up, to have more minion waves. And that's going to be the key point.
Yeah, it's a matter of not allowing Ma Chao to rotate out of that top lane, right? And it's not even the fact that they need to kill him. They just need to send him back.
Yeah.
If they send him back, then Ma Chao cannot protect that second red buff that is going to spawn in their own jungle.
Yeah.
Allowing FUTNOVA just to come in and invade.
And also, what's better for FUTNOVA is that they've selected DRG.GK as the bottom.
Yeah.
And when they're doing one versus one fight with Fang, actually DRG.GK definitely gonna win the upper hand because there's a counterattack happening. There's a special relationship between these two heroes. DRG.GK's second ability can purify the stacks, the marks that Fang did by his first ability. So he can easily take control of the bottom lane. So no need to worry about a bottom lane. You just need to put all your members, all your men up to that top.
Focus everyone.
Yeah.
That's been something that we have tried to mention to the other area teams since day one, right? Like at the end of the day, it's not a matter of everyone being strong. It's just a matter of just having 1 or 2 people who are able to carry the team.
Yeah.
1 or 2 people that you're going to be surrounding, 1 or 2 people that you're going to be helping. So in the mid and late game, if they make it to mid and late game, those 2 people can take control because they're going to be gigantic. So early game, don't focus on your bottom right now. Early game, just try to go and allow the top lane a little bit more of an advantage.
And that's what we call understanding. Or that's why we said about the importance about reading the play. It's not only about this meta or this game, it's more like our different composition has its uniqueness. You need to know what's the key point for you to do the execution. And after you can totally clearly read the play, and that's going to be your priority.
Right now our game has been paused by the referees. We're having some technical difficulties that we're trying to solve just to keep the game as what it should be, right? Like being very fair for everyone. One of those things in eSports that if it is the first time that you're watching the game and you don't understand what's going on in here, it happens all the time. No?
Yeah, because we're doing those battlefields online and you know about internet.
It happens to us at home. Why it won't happen?
Yeah, why is my Wi-Fi working?
True. Let's wait and see when this is going to go, and then we can get back in the game. Same as we are very anxious to get back in the game. The players as well are super anxious just to get back in it.
For these two teams, again, this is going to be the last day of our group stage, and maybe it's going to be the last showcases both for FUTNOVA and also for Bacon Time.
If they draw, if FUTNOVA takes the victory in this second game, that's going to be it for the two of them. They won't have mathematical options to move forward. But if Bacon Time takes the victory, then it's going to be FUTNOVA eSports, the one that are going to be disqualified first.
So the result actually have some impact, though it's just like mathematically, but there's still hope for Bacon Time. For these two teams, they fight for such a long time in our journey, and I believe they want to do their last show great.
Yeah, come on, like everyone wants to go in on a high note. Everyone wants to leave here like very happy. They're really like very anxious, just waiting for this game to just start again.
Hey, you know, after I watching those pictures standing back from Korea, we can see the board behind of those players. There's some drawings or some writing.
Yeah, what's up with that?
A lot. And do you remember there's another player called Zhu? I forgot which team he's from, but back into that World Cup qualifier. I saw him wrote something and circled it and even draw something, draw a picture, like a profile of a pig.
It would be nice. It would be nice for us to get a good photo of everything that the players have written in there.
Ah, true.
It is a nice experience. For a lot of them, it's the first time that they make it all the way to Asia, right? And just experience of coming in and being all together, one hotel, one studio during a month and a half. That's a really nice experience for them.
And
I'm totally sure that for those who are younger, like this is something that will stay with them for the rest of their lives.
True. And after actually, for these two teams, there's another similarity is that several members in their individual team are friends for such a long time. So you can take this as a trip, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice?
You get to compete and you get to travel with friends.
Yeah, I would be quite excited if I can, you know, travel with my bestie and we can just go for competitions together.
Yeah, who knows how long time they've been allowed to play around as we get back in the game. Really sorry about that technical difficulty, but we've been able to solve it real quick. Back online, 1 minute of the game.
And we can see those passing from the mage. That's gonna be quite vital. But you can see, actually, after Zhao cleaned up the waves, he didn't rotate. He didn't roll me. He just stand there. Ooh,
First
nice
blood
one.
is gonna be for Feng. Right now it's gonna be Moss, the one that's gonna come in and take advantage. And it's gonna be 1-1 trade.
1-1 trade. That's fair, but Feng still got the upper hand since he got the first blood. Extra gold gonna be given to him.
Extra gold for Feng.
So that's what we've mentioned about. Actually, FUTNOVA don't need to worry a lot about their bottom lane, but they still keep prioritize their bottom lane, which quite surprised me.
It is pretty surprising because in the moment that Montiel makes it to 4, Machao was still on 3. If Lost would have just prioritized that path in there, coming in, they could have initiated a 2v2 fight in there where they have the complete advantage to take the victory.
And what surprised me more is that Snape actually never moved. He just stand there and the HP are already being poking down by Gen.G.
Yeah.
So low.
When you're facing Ganja Moya, like that's the last thing that you want to do, is standing in one place, allowing him enough time to aim at you. He puts a target on you, and if he can deal all the burst damage that a hero has available, you won't survive.
So actually, there's some tricks when you're playing against with Gen.G. Since I'm a mage player.
Ooh, let's go! Show us, mage player.
After Mimark using his flying swords, actually there's some room, some space left for you in the mid of those flying swords. And that's the reason why actually you should do some melee fight with Ganjiang, not standing far away. And since Zhao Jun with his passive, with those shields, he's gonna be really great to do those melee fight for mages.
And what they need to do is just to go straight and stand in front of his face, right?
Just standing in front of you and do some poking damage.
Stand in front of him, there's no way that he can just get you out of it. Ganjiang still has one more ability that can push you back, right? Normally that would be the combo that they would use when that is the case. Pushing that person back and then immediately follow with the blades. Rotation, Snape is gonna have to use his flash. Flashes away because it was Agu duo.
Now it's Bacon time's time to do something. They got priority flash using the ultimate to pull back, but what about the damage? Where's the marksman? Feng's already been forcing back to the wall. Nice flash! Oh, extreme rescue. That's unexpected.
Unexpected. We thought that was gonna be a clear kill for them.
Yeah.
Now Bacon time should just push up. Knight and Feng are still in between the turrets. At least slow them down and take this turret down.
But watch Bacon time. After they poking down Gen.G's HP bar, they just use this minion.
Finally, Summer is going to show up.
Has destroyed a tower. Team has slain an enemy.
Well, things gonna be really troublesome for FUTNOVA from now on.
Yeah, exactly. They allow a very long fighting here. It took Summer a little while just to come in and just to actually read the cue, no? That he was needed in bottom lane.
True. Summer's being so liberal.
Even Knight made it there first.
Oh. And he already got 1,000 gold lead. Play against Knight.
Things going in Bacon time's way. Our time immune. Moss leaves around. Just being a fish in the water.
Wow, for Bacon time, the good news for them is now Martel's quite well farmed. And also for Feng, he just can, be alone at the bottom, dealing those vanguards, and that's it.
There's no more need for Feng to be in the bottom lane anymore, right? Like, look at that, 40 seconds for the Tyrant. So what about if we just take that Tyrant and we just try to push on top? Just the rotation. Just try to do that rotation, send Martel to the bottom, try to split push in the bottom, and then just send Feng to the top.
Split push gonna be a really nice choice to let Feng to take down another tower on the top. But if they want to vie for that like neutral monster, it's gonna be quite risky because junglers like Agudo is not good at taking down those neutral monsters.
Yes.
Because of the smite. You can see, actually the smite that both junglers carrying are in different colors. His brain, wait, let's see this invasion. Meng Tian be taken down, nothing he can do.
Knight just jumped
Feng
in.
lost, bring back!
Knight just jumped in with half of his HP, trying to protect the blue buff.
But the point is, no one's standing behind him. No allies were there. So actually, he's just him alone. So FUTNOVA now are facing a quite dangerous situation.
Yeah, right now everything starts to crumble as the turrets are just falling one after the other.
Red team has destroyed a tower.
Bacon time takes one more turret. It's time to rotate for the Tyrant.
I'm quite surprised about Summer taking that Martel, and he's quite mastering it, I can say.
Yeah, he's playing really well. He's playing very well. Look at that. Minions coming though to the bottom lane. The next objective is going to be the bottom lane turret.
And you can see actually there's minion waves on the top.
So instead of just pushing in there, like since right now you already have no minions, why don't you just go for the dragon? Just initiate the dragon right now. They need to clean the wave. They already spotted that Lost is in top lane.
But this is gonna be sort of risky, but since FUTNOVA had no those purpose about I want to contest this Tyrant with.
And even if FUTNOVA would try to come in and contest in a 5 before fighting there is going to be all for bacon time.
Red team has slain an enemy.
Yeah, maybe. It depends on those positioning, I could say. For bacon time, well, back to that Tyrant, actually Fang was out of mana, and Anglo was in low HP bar, so it's about timing. If they got the whole vision control, that's going to be quite easy for them to take down the Tyrant or Overlord.
Moss jumps in, controlling the vision. 8 minutes and 30 seconds of the game.
4,000 gold lead goes to bacon time. So actually, the situation is quite different compared to the last game. So we can actually check how bacon time is gonna act when they have got the gold lead.
Team has slain an enemy.
Agutuo just standing up in there very, very deep, taken down by bacon time. Taken down by FUTNOVA.
Oh, Mengtian. A quite nice engagement, but there's no damage followed up. And check Luban Master with this Gen.G flash and his ultimate, another normal attack, nice one. And this ultimate done by Luban Master tried to pull some bomb back, but all of those members from Bacon Time just wanted to get away. Lam won't allow you to do that.
Lost comes in, and the last moment taking the kill. Moss won't be able to run away. Tries to a very, very last effort trying to clean the wave. Good trade for FUTNOVA.
0-3 trade. And FUTNOVA just can buy themselves more time. And I want to highlight one person as Feng. He's Gen.G, using his ultimate plot with his flash. Taking down Feng, which gonna be the biggest factor of winning this tournament, winning this engagement.
Wait and see. Look at that. Summer is going to be brought back. One more kill for Feng. He's building and building. If FUTNOVA can turn things around, this Feng, these last two plays that he's had are going to be critical, and we might see them in the highlights for sure.
True. Lost, trying to find some chance. It sort of gives me that kind of feeling. It's like these two teams, they only know how to play this game when they fall behind. Right?
Familiar ground.
Right? Yeah. The picture is quite familiar. It seems like happened just minutes before.
Happens all the time. Look at that. The Tyrant is going to be for bacon time.
Because Moss carrying the smite would allow them to take down this Shadow Tyrant. And we can see Lost now. He has got the sensation about, okay, I'm gonna take the responsibility about doing this flat up push. That's quite a nice improvement.
Might be. Let's wait and see what he's going to do. Let's wait and see. We can only wait and hope. Bacon time, 3 people in mid. Both teams just have a lot of priority over the mid lane wave, right? Which right now at 11 minutes and 30 seconds, if FUTNOVA has not been able to take the turret in mid, it's been because of the presence of Gen.G and Moye.
You know, actually I found another interesting fact when I'm looking at these two teams playing. Because we always want to highlight the importance of what we call mid-wave priority.
Yeah.
But what's for? It's because after you got the priority of the mid-wave, it allows you to do more things, allow you to move one step quicker, earlier. But the point is, we can see like clearly they know they need to clean the wave, gain the priority, but they don't know what to do for the next step. They're just standing there and just or roaming.
They clean the mid wave and then they just try to push straight into mid.
Yeah. So actually that's waste of what we call priority. You need to do more things, gain more resources, or do split up push, or trying to find some chances for you to do the gank. Anything. But you can't just rely on everybody gathering in the mid and trying to engage. So it seems like there's some like misunderstanding.
Yeah, a little bit of misunderstanding in there. Communication needs to improve, right? The communication in between players. There needs to be one person that's going to be a little bit more decisive, making one decision, then everyone else just following through.
Having a shot caller maybe help. Knight.
All the Vanguard in mid lane.
Knight.
Knight jumps in. He's receiving so
Oh.
much damage from everyone.
This man, he's been using like a sponge, just like throw it out.
He took all the swords from me, Mark.
Wow.
The Winter Spear's not available yet for Snape. Still in cooldown. The Vanguard comes in, the turret's gonna fall.
And there's two Vanguards
Has destroyed a tower.
just leading on two different waves. So which turret is going to be the one FUTNOVA wants to guard? The mid.
The one in the mid, Hermes still has a very nice place. Mimar's trying to find the right angle, throws in the blades. Both of them are going to be wide. Rotation to top lane.
Wow, apparently Bacon Time has quite a good understanding towards wave management. Like every push that they did, they always managed 2 or even 3 mains arriving at the same time.
10 more seconds to the Shadow Tyrant. Bacon Time has the priority over this one.
Well, I know we are gonna witness Tempest Dragon spawning.
Yeah? You think that it's going to be
Yeah.
all the way until 20?
Yeah,
Yeah, why not?
it's been a while seeing Tempest Dragon. 3 kills lead in FUTNOVA, but they got 3,000 gold deficit, so that's not gonna be
It's not a matter of the kills, right? They might get all the kills that they want, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be about how many more kills you got than the person in front of you.
Bacon Time now within this buff granted by taking down the Shadow Tyrant, they're able to be more aggressive, to trying to do something. Even you just poking down those damage, and that's totally fine. But you can't just trying to harass. But once you want to do something, you need to do it thoroughly.
You need to go all in. You need to go all in.
And this is exactly what we call like roaming. Everyone is just like roaming.
Right now, Bacon Time is going to clean the bottom lane. And they can rotate for the Overlord.
Some already take the responsibility of doing this split up push. Quite nice one. 3 minion waves be managed on all of those 3 lanes. Bacon Time, they know that the key point, the ultimate mission is to take down this high ground tower. They know it.
Yeah, but they won't be able to do it with only these three minions.
Yeah, so that's the reason why Agudo is now doing something on this Shadow Overlord.
Lost,
FUTNOVA.
Fong, and City Boy are just on their way.
Uh-huh. They're not allowing you to do that. Oh, they missed 1 minion waves on the top.
And
It's
they
gonna be
missed
late.
one on the bottom as well.
It's gonna be late.
They need to go back and clean, and that's going to be the cue for Bacon Time to start the Overlord.
Has destroyed a tower.
Are they
a pity.
reading the cue?
What a pity. Like they got this awareness, like I want just hand it over to you. But the point is they forgot to clean up that minion waste on the top. Just forgot it. And now the Shadow Overlord again taken by Bacon Time. And even with the high ground tower on the top in advantage, it's Bacon Time's upper hand now.
Bacon Time right now has all the tools. They've got all the tools in hand to finish the game. Now, are they going to allow FUTNOVA to see the Tempest Dragon, or are they going to try to go for this last push? They need to learn from FUTNOVA's mistakes, right? FUTNOVA allowed Bacon Time in the previous game to turn things around, and they paid for it.
So
Bacon Time gonna commit the same mistake.
They don't want to, and I guess they're capable to take down another high ground tower on the bottom, since they have quite a good understanding towards those wave management. Using this Vanguard on the bottom, slowly pushing forward, or force out some of your ultimate City Boy wants to engage.
Aguto is going to be
back.
engaged.
Mongtian.
Initiation loss disappeared after Fang just put a knife through his chest. Knight taken extremely low. He needs to go back to recover some HP. The Vanguard's coming in mid lane. The Winters here is going to try to clean. Not fast enough.
That's totally not enough, and there's even Vanguard on the top, but FUTNOVA still wants to fight. It's not the best time for them. Gen.G needs to retreat. But what about high ground towers? All of the 3 high ground towers has been taken down by Bacon Time, and Bacon Time with 5 people remaining on their side. The next movement, they're just gonna retreat and be stable.
Retreat and be stable. You already have the super minions.
Yeah.
On all lanes.
You have such a high superiority. Even you wait until the Tempest Dragon gonna spawn, it's still gonna have the upper hand.
Yeah. It's only 60 seconds. 1 more minute until that Tempest Dragon. And right now, what Bacon Time needs to do is just to go back home, recover HP, get the red, get the blue, and then just make the last push.
I feel like FUTNOVA is now quite lost in this game.
Yeah.
They do not have any logic hiding in their rotations or passing or any movement that they take. It feels like they just trying to do something, but what's for? They don't have a certain answer for that.
Yeah, there's no that clear goal for them.
Yeah, just acting reactively.
Summer gonna push his sprint.
Oh, the
Loss
mid.
taken extremely low. He needs to go back. He took so much damage from E-Mark.
Tempest Dragon's gonna spawn.
It should be enough time for Bacon Time to take that.
Big in time, or
They need Ganja and Moya to join in with the damage as well. Leave only Moss getting the vision.
Hermes already put all of those abilities to this Tempest Dragon. So Bacon Time need to retreat, and Mongtian find a nice angle using his ultimate, try to block away people, but his HPR is extremely low, and check to master the ultimate just be purified by Zhuangzi. Ma Chao just came in, taking down Mengtian, and he's aiming at DRG.G. DRG is
Super
gonna
minions in the
revive
crystal.
the crystal. What about the crystal? Zhao Jun trying to get back, trying to guard his crystal, but there's still minion waves on the top, and there's still 5 people remaining from Bacon Time side.
That's gonna be it. Bacon Time is going to call the victory in this one. It's just gonna be Lost trying one last time, his last effort. It's not gonna be for them because Bacon Time takes the crystal, takes the victory.
Congratulations to Bacon